2 minutes late, no test.
Oh my God, bro. Come on. Dead ass, bro.
I was 67, bro. Actually dropped, bro.
Yeah, because he made y'all miss the test by like 5 minutes. He an asshole for that. Yeah, he's out there, bro.
I'll take the test and I get a 10 out of 10. It's better put my name right back up.
Right. Bro, out of line. Oh, this is my name?
Most people aren't even here, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Like, we're gonna go in class and be like, where the fuck everybody at? Yeah, because I see normal cars is not here. Because I know Meech's probably not there. Cardi, a couple. That's Mr. Consistent. Let's see. How you gonna find sirs?
Doing a clutch, now he's got to put a crankshaft in the car. Okay? Excuse me? Okay. So again, when you take these things out, it is okay to take the flywheel out with an impact gun, but putting it back into putting the flywheel back in, refrain from the impact gun, hand tools, and the torque wrench, and that's a round circular thing, so how would you torque that down?
Star pattern.
Star pattern, just like a wheel, right? And it may have graduations. It may, let's say, 65 foot-pounds, and maybe 45 foot-pounds times 2, and then 65 to finish it off. If it's torque to yield, what is torque to yield?
Stretch bolts.
Stretch the bolt, stretch the bolt. Basically, that's what we're doing when we torque down a bolt, is we're actually stretching it. All right? So, torque to yield are usually one-time use only bolts, okay? One-time use only bolts. It depends on the manufacturer. If they say you can reuse them, that's fine. I know with Ford products, they don't want you reusing head bolts or anything like that if they torque to yield. You're gonna get new bolts with it. Most manufacturers will state that.
They use a lot of those in engines, one-time use bolts.
Yes, yes. I did a timing chain on a Mini Cooper. All right, me and my son for his sister-in-law. They wanted $2,500 to do it in a dealership. All right, and $2,000 to do it in an independent repair shop. Okay. All right. Trying to find procedures for BMW, Mini Coopers, stuff like that, it's like pulling teeth. They give you a little bit of information, and then you got to go elsewhere to look for the rest of the information. We finally figured out what we had to do this. And normally, if you're doing a timing chain, where's your timing chain? In front of the engine,
Front,
right?
yeah,
In front of the engine.
the front.
So you're going to strip the front of the engine off, right?
Yeah.
Mini Cooper, no. Mini Cooper, take the coils off, take the valve cover out of the way, right? Took the accessories off, the AC, right? Alternator, stuff like that. Left the timing case cover in place, all right? Then, torque to yield, one-time use bolts, the camshaft bolts, and the crankshaft bolt, one-time use only, torque to yield. And stress that in the procedure, you must replace, okay? Replace them. We ordered the bolts, we ordered the timing chain with the guides, and unlike most cars where you have to strip down the front half and take the front cover off, everything came out the valve cover after you unbolt the camshafts and unbolt the crank. But here's the deal. You needed the camshaft lock tools, double overhead cam. You need the camshaft lock tools. You needed the intermediate shaft or the counterbalance shaft tool to lock the counterbalance shaft. And the pistons are like this one here, all 90 degrees, dead center in the cylinder. Okay, and that's when you lock it down. Then you unbolt it. Now here's the part that scared my son. Because there's no timing marks on the cam gears, on the chain, or anything like that. Because the engine is perfectly locked in one position, you pull everything out through the top, chain, guides. You had to take off the tensioner, which had a hydraulic tensioner, and what they call it on a Mini Cooper, it's called a death idle. Death idle. Or death rattle, because the chain is rattling, And most people just went because of the expense of it, $2,000 in an independent shop, $2,500 in a dealership. All right, most people just blow it off until what? What happens when the chain
Snaps. The engine
either
blows.
snaps or jumps timing?
Yeah, it blows
Interference
up.
motor, there goes
Bye-bye.
the motor. Okay, there goes the engine. Okay, so we pull the chain out, we drop the new chain back in. Now, because they're torque to yield bolts, we drop it in, put the crankshaft bolt in, put the cam bolts in, no timing marks, no timing marks. This is where my son got scared. Tighten up the bolts, torque them to yield, right? Torque them to yield, put everything back together. My friend was scared to death of starting that car up because he knows it's an interference motor. If it's off, got no timing marks, that's the scary part, no timing marks, because everything is locked in position, all right? Went over there, hit the key, fired right up, and we looked good. The whole job, this is no bullshit, the whole job took me and my son 3 hours to do. Right? I'd work 3 hours every day if they're gonna pay me $2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good money, right? They made it sound a little bit more scarier than normal. The chain was a couple of $100, the chain and guides. All right, the tensioner, we replaced the tensioner. All right, stuff. But here's the trick. We had to pull the front bumper off, the front bumper and fascia, slide it out, not take the whole thing completely off, but slide it out.
But yeah, that's funny shit though. This is a class from day one. You should have had us doing hands-on. You feel me? From day one.
I haven't had one yet.
At least, like, what the fuck?
At least I have break.
Right.
I went to electrical. I went to the shop one day.
Damn, really?
Yes. No, twice on like day 20 something. The day you made the video.
That's crazy, bro.
That's
What the
the day in the shop.
Wow. You're not making a video for a while.
Huh?
You're not making a video for a while.
Making
I'm-
straight class content.
Yeah, class content.
That's what my watch used to look like. It
That's
ain't full, but that's what they used to look like.
Oh, nigga, you look like Blueface in that pic.
Bro, this was 2 years of work for that.
Blueface, you look like Blueface.
I mean, all you need right now is just get an oil and lock
Yeah,
in.
that's what I got. I'm just trying to let my shit grow in. They have the right length for you.
Okay, this one has 3 fingers, 3 diaphragm, 3 fingers for a release bearing. It has, you see a coil spring there?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a coil spring type of clutch plate, which is not very common anymore, but this used to be the only type of clutch plates that were out there at one time, were coil springs. They came out with the diaphragm one. The diaphragm clutch is a lot more user-friendly to the operator because he doesn't need much pressure from his left foot to depress it, okay? This is a little tough to depress. This is a little bit of work. So if we're not a big, strong person, we might not be able to work this right. What we have is a flywheel. We have a spring, a clamping spring from the pressure plate. We have the pressure plate itself. Pressure plate is the steel plate that's going to contact the friction material of the clutch. Okay? We have the Marcel spring. We talked about the Marcel spring. It's a spring steel between the 2 friction materials of my clutch disc. We have release levers. This one has 3 fingers, 3 clutch fingers, 3 release levers. We have a dampener assembly, which is the torsional springs. And then we have the pressure plate cover assembly. That's the outside portion of the pressure plate. Okay? When the clutch pedal is applied, the top part of this here, when it's applied, what's it doing? It's clamping the friction disc to the flywheel. If you want to see that up there, the green clutch disc, the purple pressure plate is being forced and is pushing it into the flywheel. Okay? The disc is clamped between the pressure plate and flywheel. It transfers power from the flywheel to the transmission input shaft. At the bottom half, now the bottom's doing the opposite. The bottom releasing the clutch, which means if I'm releasing the clutch, where's my foot?
On, going off.
Burn man down. Burn the man down. Burn the man.
I know it was month of you know Rosa Parks' birthday was literally like yesterday. January. I don't know.
4 minutes. Like, oh, yeah, you can't.
They talking about they may have to restrict me from school.
Huh?
They may restrict me from school for
Fast food. Why does that matter though? I thought your grandma was doing. I thought your. But I thought your grandma paid in cash though.
I gotta pay back, but I told him it's a grant.
Right, so do that shit.
I didn't let
told me to
you
call
you know better.
I
didn't question up and let you know better.
Get it handled.
You know better.
Did he hand out the paper yet?
No.
They might have to restrict me.
Hang him outside on the gate. I need to know. That's the word. What? You think I went? Nice. November 26, 2026. We're hopping you. Yes.
That's funny. You're a funny guy.
You're a funny guy.
I feel like when we beat him up on the 26th, it'll cover for the rest of the year.